Hi, Mary Susan. I thought I would send you a quick video and tell you what I'm doing here. So, um, something in your limited amount of time, or when you're up in the middle of the night working on your paintings and you just want to do something fun in between taking care of Amy. I thought I would show you this, and I'm using a limited palette here. What I mean by limited is it's 4 colors plus white and black, and actually 5 colors because I added a little yellow ochre, and I'll tell you why. So what I have here is a yellow, which is cadmium yellow light, a turquoise phthalo, quinacridone nickel azo gold. It's really like secret sauce. It's really fabulous. White and black, or you always get white and black. And quinacridone magenta. And quinacridone just means transparent. So any color can be a quinacridone, but it just means transparent. It's very transparent. So I'll just show you those colors real quick on this piece of paper here. So what I'm doing is I have this sheet of paper, and here's my nickel azo, which is a beautiful rusty red. And like I said, it has magic power, so you definitely want this in your arsenal. Wipe off your brush, dip it in the water. That just keeps your water clean longer if you just get in the habit of not thinking you need to scrub with your brush. Just dab it. Okay, here's a quinacridone magenta. Okay, I'll get you a better view. There you go. Turquoise phthalo. The thing about these golden colors right here, they're almost all transparent. I mean, they really are transparent, just the quinacridones are more so. So I did that, and we'll go ahead and grab the yellow, which obviously has a little bit of this turquoise in it, so it's a little limey. Okay, and you have white and black. Okay, so I always take some white and I add a touch of yellow ochre to it, just a touch, and then I'm gonna get the most fabulous creamy homemade vanilla ice cream color, and I think it's just like the best white ever. So it's not my recipe, it's Nicholas Wilton's recipe, and I think it's fabulous. So now I just want to show you these colors can make the most beautiful colors. So I'm going to take this the magenta, and I'm going to put it with the turquoise. And I get kind of a deep purple, bluish color. And I can make it more purple. Or I can make it more blue. And now it's just this beautiful blue. Okay. Now understand that if I add my white to this, I'm going to get a whole nother array of colors. Again, if I want to make it more purple, I add the magenta into it, and when I add the white to it, I'm going to get a lighter color. I'm going to take it back a little bit, just a little bit more blue, and look at that blue. So right there, I've made 6 new colors. 6 new colors. These I just added white to, okay? But if I want to make it even more interesting, I can add this yellow to this. The same colors, but I added the yellow. And now I've got a different blue. It's kind of a toned down blue. I can add some of my creamier white here, and you'll see it's nothing like the first blue. Now, let's say I want to add a little bit of black to it. And I'm talking tiny touch. Okay, do you see? So many colors going on here. So what I wanted to play around with is just show you this. Watch this. This color with Nickel Azo makes just a brilliant color. You see? So let's say we take that and we add the turquoise phthalo to it. Watch this. Another favorite color. It's kind of a deep, dark, greenish brown color. Now, I can make it a little more brown, or a little deeper red. It's like a deep eggplant right now. Okay, 2 colors. This one was using these 2 colors to get all these plus white and black. So you don't have to have a huge amount of colors to get a lot of color. So now I was going to show you what I was going to do for fun. So I'm going to pick this color because I'm really loving this. And I'm just going to make a really dark shape here. Okay? This is just, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. Now, I wonder if I add this to it, let me come over here and stick this down. And I know a good complement to these colors, because they're across from the color wheel, is yellow. Yellow's a good color, but maybe I don't want yellow. So I'm gonna take that and add a little of my purple into that. Oops, a little bit more yellow. A little more white. I want it kind of creamy gold color. There we go. Adding that purple really toned down the yellow, which I love. Okay, so I'm just putting this in here. I'm not really worrying about this right now. These are just shapes. Not thinking about it too much. Let's do a little bit more purple. More red purple. There we go. here I go. I've got these purples, this yellow gold, and various shades of really turquoise, turquoise phthalo, quinacridone magenta, and a little bit of that nickel azo, which is kind of a rusty color. Mixed it together to get this one. And these purples came out of that. So I'm gonna let that dry here. And I'm gonna grab my scissors. I'm just gonna cut these. Be better if they were more dry. But I know you were working in your sketchbook, and I thought that this could be fun. So they're drying. So let's take our sketchbook here. Because I know I like this color up here, this beautiful rusty purple. And I haven't gessoed this page or anything. I'm just going to put it down here. I didn't quite have the color I wanted, but that's okay. Let's see. I know none of this makes sense right now, but just hang with me. So we're just going to play around with interesting shapes and compositions. And it's just kind of a keeping my shapes different. Just play around. Think about how do you want it to go. It's like a puzzle. But you're using your color palette that you mixed up. That gave me an idea. hard time here. My puzzle isn't working. Sometimes they just don't. The palette works. I know the palette works. It's the composition. Ooh, I kind of like that. And I think if I get rid of some of this, I'm gonna find something here that I do like. Okay. I've got my dark here. This is another dark, so I think I need a light in here. See, I'm closing the gap on the lights and darks. Okay. Too much like the last one. Okay. Let's just play around with it a little bit. Now glue stick it down. You could definitely use your gloss medium if you want. Take that one up. Again, I just close the gap even more. Since I have the color up here, I could take this, make it a little lighter, a little more golden, but lighter. Oh no, I'm terrible at dipping it back into my paint. so it's really possible that this isn't going to be anything, but I'm not expecting it to be anything, actually, but I am learning a lot about the palette really quickly, pretty easily, and if this palette would work together. And it's just a fun little exercise to mess around with and see. Okay, I'm going to show you the magic properties of this. It does what I call, it puts a glow in your work. So I have a show coming up tonight, and I knew I would be so busy, and then I'm traveling. Yeah, I think what I don't like is I don't like this piece right here. I'm gonna make it even thinner. It's messing around. But look at the glow that it gets in here. And it does it with whatever color you put around it. It's just gonna, you can put it over every color and it makes that color just kind of sing a little bit. And so everybody calls it the magic color. And it's usually, it's pretty, tends to be the pricier of. Let's make that burgundy color. I'm just going to lay that over the top. Yeah, I'm kind of liking just the feel of it. Just the colors working together and how they work. I'm just playing, so it's exploring the colors, seeing what I love and what I don't, working on composition. Had dark here, pop of dark here. It's pretty dead up here, which is fine, which is why I drew the lines in there. I like to give that. I've got a lot of action over here, so I can decide. Oh no, I killed my yellow. That's a pretty color, pretty. This is just totally different color, but using those same colors I just created. another color that's going to work with this whole color palette. This is probably longer than what you needed, but, or what you wanted in your inbox. So there we go. Just a quick little something. It's not anything but a color study. So I hope that helps. I hope you have fun and had a great weekend. And I know you're in tour season, so that's hard. Extra love and hugs from me in Houston here, and have a great day.